In part 2 of configuring OpenBoss, we went through the steps of updating the plugins, creating a certificate, and the administrator account that's necessary to get OpenBoss functioning and updated. There are still steps that we'll have to go to optimize what OpenBoss can do. Now remember, OpenBoss uses supplemental programs to help it probe your network and to get a better picture of what possibly may be on those hosts that you are probing. And what we can do is to run the OpenBoss Check setup utility, which will actually go through and see if there's anything missing or anything important that we need to take care of to have OpenBoss run at an optimal level. So I'll press enter here, and I'm going to maximize this. And what we're looking for is any error messages, right? Anything that really stands out in here, the check, so that we can correct these. So in this case, we have we created the administrator, but we haven't created a non-administrator account. We can create an account, and then we can give them the role of admin. All right, so let's go ahead and copy that. And what I'll do is I'll do a Shift-Control-T, and I'll open up another window, and then I'm going to issue in here. And then I'll paste that in here. And what I'll do is change the name to student. So we'll be logging in as student, and the password will be the one we typically use in the class. So we get a message, the user has been created, no rules have been defined, so the user will have no restrictions. That works for us right now. What we'll go through next is run that utility again. We basically keep running the utility until there are no other issues that we think need to be resolved with the configuration of OpenBoss. All right, and what we see down here, we see a lot of things saying okay. We may get some warning messages. OpenBoss Manager is in listening mode on the local interface. We can change that if we want to and point it to our live interface. But what I'm really interested in right now is what other programs is OpenBoss saying that it needs to function at its best. And we can see we have a couple of suggestions down here. Once again, we get a warning, could not find the RPM binary. We also are getting, well, it suggests that we install that. And then we have the NSIS utility that's also suggesting we'll install. So we're going to go get both of those. We'll use apt-get to download that for us. And RPM. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, forgot the N. All right, this will take a minute. These aren't huge utilities. Okay, it's going through the process of setting up the two pieces of software that we're requesting. All right, done. So we'll hit the up arrow a couple times and go through the checkup again. Now let's see what it's saying. All right, so it is telling us that we need to install the alien package here. It's also giving us a warning about Nmap. We have Nmap 6.46 version, and it's suggesting that we install 5.51. I'm going to leave that one for now. If we have any major issues with Nmap, that would be something we would come back to, uninstall the old one, and have to go find the older package for it. But what we will do is install Alien. So we'll do an apt-get install, yes, Alien. Alien is being set up. We're done. We'll run the check one more time, or as many times as necessary, because there are suggestions that are coming up. So it's coming back and it's telling us, hey, we found this now, we found that, that's good. There will be other things up here that you may want to go through, like interfaces or Nmap or things like that, but for the most part, we've gotten OpenBoss where it needs to be, and now we can actually launch it. So what I'm going to do is close this. I'll open up another terminal here. I'll close that one. We're not going to need that. And we're going to go to HTTPS, right? Because this is secure. HTTP. And what we'll do is go to localhost and the port 9392. Remember, that's the port where Greenbone security agent is listening on. Now there is a utility, a graphical utility that you can use, and you can find that actually if you go to Kali and then OpenVAS. If you click here, it'll run the Greenbone Assistant applet for you. And you know, it works fine, but I prefer going through the browser. And I think going forward that particular utility may be deprecated anyway and removed. It's possible. So I'm going to go through the browser to get to the Greenbone Assistant. I'll press this, and what we get is a caution because we're going to a site that's untrusted, right? Once again, it's evaluating the certificate and asking, do you want to take the risk and go here? And we say yes, because we're the ones who set it up. So we'll add the exception, we'll confirm it, and now we have the login screen. Here is our Greenbone Security Assistant. And what we can do is put in the user that we created. And what we end up with is this pretty nice looking interface. And this is what we'll be exploring next. What we'll be looking at next is actually using OpenBoss to scan our Metasploitable server that we have on our private network. So that'll be in the next part of the lecture. Thank you.